Okay, so it's the 14th of April, 2026. We have another name here, Gabaldon. Who's that? I don't know this person. His name came up in police surveillance. Mr. Perry's under investigation for, it started out as a complaint for human rights violations. It's now, you know, become this very big, nasty thing. It's human trafficking. It's a hell of a lot more than just human rights violations. I mean, it's severe, awful human rights violations. If you treated a dog the way they treat people, they'd go to jail for animal cruelty. And yet they're treating people like this, and locals aren't doing their job, so somebody else is having to do it for them and get information like a name. We got a bunch of names. We got 111 now. If they're not putting them all out, but basically what they do is they get the whole name. We only put one. We don't put the whole name out most of the time. I think we put Rick Wright's name out, but I think his is the only one that we put the full name out. But they have the full names. They run full background and checks on people and start looking into where the money has coming from and where it's going. And because you can tell a lot by that, what somebody's up to. And they investigate. And once your name's on the list, it will not come off. Now, Mr. Perry knows that every problem he causes for me, every second he peeps and creeps and invades my privacy, every loss of any kind, loss of my privacy, loss of time with my kids, loss of money, loss of my time because I have to drop everything I'm doing and clean up a mess he made, or fix a problem he caused. Loss of my time is a big deal to my boss. Boy, he gets mad about that. You're wanting his help. Well, boy, he's mad. He's really mad today. You pulled some sick shit over the last couple days. Really, really sick shit. I mean, sick, twisted, nasty, ugly, cruel things. So he's irate, and that's your choice. You made him mad. You made everybody mad. So everybody outside your little room is strange-o. They're pretty pissed at you right now. So we got a name, Gabaldon. You got no name, right? You still don't have a name? You're not quoting our meetings and phone calls, right? You don't know our code words, right? So we got 9 million of your phone calls and meetings that are pretty damn incriminating. We got a lot of I told you so's. You've confirmed a lot of our intel, right? Every problem, every loss, every contact, every second, take my privacy. Every problem, every loss, every contact, every time. Here we go. This is what. Okay? And you know that's how that works, and you do it anyway. You know that's how that works. You do it anyway. So when you start guessing at who you think your leaks are, I'm going to respond to that first, because Mr. Perry does that all day, every day, after he threatens me. He'll threaten me all day with death, false arrest, homelessness, destitution. I made you broke, call me. I'll take care of you. Okay, wait. Let's back up a little bit, and let's think about that a little bit, what he just said. First, he's threatening harm and injury to me. I'm going to false arrest you. I'm going to have you pulled over. Call me. What, so you made a problem and you think you're going to come in and save the day and I would call you? Nope, you made the problem. I have people that got me these names. That's who I call, not you. Absolutely. I've said this before. They're the carrot, you're the stick. I'll never call you. I never have. Under extreme, horrific, unimaginable, prolonged duress and ugly, nasty, icked and slimed all over me for a decade and a half. Never did I even consider calling you. I called people who can get a name and you cannot get a name. What do I need you for? I have stuff nobody has, sir. The victims that you have in your slavery camps don't have names of your accomplices unless they've met them face to face at your slavery camp. Right? I have them. I don't know these people. I've not met them. Their names come up in police surveillance. Fact. That's fact. If you don't think it's fact, prove me wrong. Okay. Human trafficking means that a woman, a girl, or a child becomes the slave of a criminal organization who then pimps that person out and they get raped, and they're the victim of violent crime, and they have to perform wicked, weird sex acts so that the traffickers make money. The traffickers get the money. Okay, so that's how that works. So when you say things like, I made you break, call me, I'll take care of you. No. I am taking care of you even now. You can't make money. You're too stupid. You have to use women and children to make money because you can't do it yourself the legal way like the whole rest of the world can. You are not going to take care of me. You are going to make me be raped, and you're going to make money off of my body. You already are. You put hidden cameras in women's homes, we understand, and then you did in mine, where you would know when and where I go to pull me over, to have a car accident planned, or have your guy be where I'm going to go to make positive ID. Just happens to walk into Target right when I do. All these things, how many I told you so's did you want to give us? Because my job is two things. Get intel to put you in jail. Confirm intel to put you in jail. So there has not been any. I had money. You took my money. You took my stake. You can't make stake by yourself. You have to work. You make money off the backs of women and children because you're too weak and stupid to do it like every other man the normal, legit way. So I don't need you for fuck. I had a nice house, I had a BMW, I had nice things. You took my stake, and you're ghetto, and you're broke ass, and you're JCPenney, and I'm too stupid to make money like everybody else the normal way. I gotta use women. I gotta make money off the backs of women and children. I am that weak. I am that pathetic. Call me. Oh, I don't think so. Pass. So you took my steak, you're handing me your ghetto-ass JCPenney canned food bullshit, and you think I'm supposed to hug you and jump up and down and go, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You're just so wonderful. Fuck you. You have lost your mind. You are off your nut. You don't get what is happening. You use my body for your entertainment and for your profit and for your little pretend make-believe world that is absurd to the rest of us. You don't have a name because it's absurd. The bullshit you think. You don't insult my intelligence again, you sick little fuck. You've insulted a lot of people's intelligence. Gosh, that gets us names when you do that. See? 9 million conversations, so we already know. And then I know not to say that, Steve Kunzweiler, or I know to say that, Steve Kunzweiler, or I know not to do that, Charles and David, or Gordy, or Gregory, or Lucius, or do that. You proud of yourselves making money off the backs of women and children because you're too fucktard to go do it like a real man and everybody else can do? You're too weak and pathetic. You got to use women and children. They are taking care of you, is how that works. You can't even take care of yourself. Okay, this is what Hitler did, Steve Consular. Steve, why don't you face me like a man? I hear you are chasing after me like a motherfucker because you're scared to death of the corruption we're finding you do in your office. Is that true? Yes or no? Prove me wrong on fact. Not by retaliation, not by corruption, not by murder, not by rape, not by kidnapping, not by can you call me? Pass. Pass. You're not my cup of tea. I don't do ghetto. I don't do that. Nope. You know, here's the thing. So we're here. My guys tell me last night, Steve Consular is shitting himself right now because of the stuff we're finding out he's doing. So he is giving you a knee-jerk reaction. We're going to give him a reaction and he will not like it to his knee-jerk. He's going to shit himself even more because this motherfucker had bent over and he is now the bitch of a sex predator, and that is the best he can do in his career. I'm quoting somebody else, Steve. I don't know you. Why don't you why don't you call me, have your secretary call me, and let's schedule an appointment. Let's sit down face to face and talk like grown-up people, civilized people. You got a beef with me, you pick a fight with me. Let's do it face to face. Okay? Like grown-ups, like professionals. Can you handle that? You got my phone number? My phone number's all over the place. Have your secretary call and says, let's schedule an appointment. Let's schedule it for next Monday. Okay? We'll talk, and you can get all your issues on the table, and I'm going to get my issues on the table, and we'll deal with it like grown-up people. Okay? Or you can continue to bend over and be the bitch of a sex weirdo, and that's the best you can do in your career in law enforcement, and the guys do to you what they do to you whenever they decide to do it. And that's not my problem. Okay, you can't get a name. Nobody will tell you who's investigating. You know what my boss said? If I tell Cynthia to do something, Steve Consueler, Judy Parker, Judge Egan, Judge Jane, Charles, Dave, Gordy, anybody. If I tell her to do something, I expect her to do it. If you interfere or obstruct, you're going to have to deal with me. And you're not going to like having to deal with me. You want to find out, find out. That's your deal. You're going to have a problem with me. If I tell her to do something, I want it done. It is not your place to interfere. It is not your place to interfere. You have a question, then you can ask me your questions. And in order to get in touch with me, you better do what I said and comply with the law. And that is all there is to it. Okay, so what are they going to do to you, Charles? And when are they going to do it? And how pissed off are they going to be when they do it? Because all you do is butt in all day. All you do is interfere and meddle with things that are none of your business. All you do is make a problem. And you think I'm going to call you and let you be the hero over people who can get this? Who's Gabaldon? Who's Monique and where is she today? Who is Mr. Bittencourt? Who is Beverly? Who is Sonjay? I don't know those people. I don't know Gordy. I don't know Lucius. I've never met these people in my life that I know of. They did not walk up to me and say, hi, I work for Charles Perry. I'm his human trafficking bitch. Okay, they may have come to where I am. Everybody finds out where I am by illegal means. Voyeurism and shit. Cloning my phone and using it as a GPS. And here they come where I am. And they gotta do what you said for them to do, right? Be your bitch. The bitch of a sex predator. Okay, do you not pay attention to what people are doing with Jeff Epstein? They are distancing themselves like a motherfucker. You think they're going to not do that to you too? Okay, why do you think that? Support that with fact. That belief that they don't see you exactly like they see him. And they're going to give you a pass and they didn't give him. I mean, come on now. Does this look like you're getting a pass? So anybody who interferes or butts in or obstructs justice or whatever it is I'm supposed to do, you better butt out of my way. You better get out of my way. Because you have to deal with my boss. And if he's pissed off, good luck with that. Good luck with that. What are they gonna do to you, Charles, with all this? When are they gonna do it? And how pissed off are they gonna be when they do it? Since you know everything, you and Steve Consueler, you guys tell us. You tell us. Because we hear you all day long going, how did she find out about that? How did she know about that? How did she get that information? How did she know to do that? How did she know not to do that? How did she know to say that? How did she know not to say that? Steve Consueler, I have a job. My job is get intel about a human trafficking criminal organization that is true. It's gigantic. They're international. You're a little peon in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A little redneck podunk. That's your thing. Good for you. These guys are international. You stepped in it. Okay? Get information and confirm information. If I'm walking around going, I told you so, we already said that's what they were recorded talking about doing. We told you that's what they're recorded saying. So now my intel's confirmed. Is it not? What are they going to do to you with that intel, Steve, Charles, Dave, Gordy, Gregory, Bittencourt, Bo, Gabaldon? What are they going to do to you with that intel, and when are they going to do it, and how pissed off did you want them to be when they do it? You tell us. You know everything. If you're too stupid and you're too fucking weak to make money the normal way, legitimate, by yourself like a big boy, I don't even want to talk to you. I have no use for somebody like you. You want to use my body, and you want to use my property, and you want to use my utilities, and you want to use my internet, and you want to make profit off of that, off of my back, then I'm taking care of you already. Ghetto boy. Okay, so you don't have the ability to take care of me. I've seen what it looks like when you take care of people. It's a dog. You'd go to jail. If you did it to a dog, you'd go to jail for animal cruelty. So don't sit there and tell me, I'll take care of you. Just lie for me. Just be pimped out for me. Just come with us. We'll take care of you. I've seen what that looks like. You took my steak. You gave me canned food, if that. No thanks, pass. I'm taking care of you now, sir. You're making money off my back, sir. You want to pimp me out and have me get raped so you can make money? I'm making the money, bitch. What planet do you live on? Listen, I used to own a business. I'm not a teenage runaway you dug out of a ditch. I'm 56. I'm almost 60. I'm a little old granny. I've been around the block a couple times. I can make my own money. The guys watched me do it all my life. So let's just get into that a little bit. What did Hitler do? Okay, you fucking tyrant. Slavery is illegal in the United States of America. It's a life sentence per count. Dum-dum. You need to get a better attorney. Okay? Can you just not read, Charles? Are you just talking over your head and you can't understand what people say? Deal with facts. Okay? Stop deflecting. Stop retaliating. Steve, Consular, stop retaliating against me. That's exactly what you're doing. And deal with the fact and prove me wrong on fact. Or shut the fuck up. Okay, everybody's losing patience with y'all, not just me. Somebody's helping us get these names. Okay, somebody is helping us get it because they've had it with you. Who's helping us get it? Nobody's going to help you, Charles. You keep asking me for, please help us. Give back what you took. Fix what you broke. Here's what we've always done. Here's what we've been doing. Here's what we say it, and then we show you. For 15 years, and for 6 years, we've repeated it and shown you. We say it, then we show you, then we say it, and then we show you. You're going to give back what you took. You're going to fix what you broke, and you're going to get the fuck out of my life. Or, we're going to get more intel, and we will do it for you ourselves. We don't need you for anything. It is never up to you when we get these names. It was never up to you when we got the code words. It's never up to you when we find out what you're up to, and then your plan doesn't work because I know what to do. I know to do that. What planet do you live on? I mean, this is day after day after day after day. Nobody's that slow. You have to want to get caught to keep doing the same things that get you caught. And you're exposing yourselves like never before. And you're spending a fuck ton of money doing it. Hitler goes in and he takes all the property and all the businesses and all the homes and clothes and jewelry of all the Jews. Because of some pathetic little twerp who couldn't figure out how to make money himself. So he stole from other people. He puts them in concentration camps. They eat a piece of bread once a week or some, oatmeal, malto meal, whatever kind of, crappy something we can't even imagine. Once a week. They got emaciated. But he put a roof over their head and he gave them food, didn't he? I gave you a house, a place to live, and food. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. What's the difference, Charles? You fucking ghetto boy. I don't do ghetto JCPenney canned food bullshit. I made steak, you took my steak. You're making money off my back. You can't take care of me, I'm taking care of you. Even now. You stupid little fuck. You forget who it is you're talking to. I'll take care of you. And then he tells people, they get mad at him. Why are you doing that to her? I'll make it up to her later. Okay, well, if you say that, I'll make it up to her later, then you know what you're doing is wrong. That you would have to make it up to her later, so why do it to begin with? Why do that, asshole? You abusive piece of shit. Why would you do that to a woman? Why are you taking money from women and little kids? You making money off their backs? Because you're too fucktard to figure out how to go make money a legit way like the rest of the world can? You just can't keep up with a civilized society? Mommy was mean to you, so now you're going to bother us with that shit instead of going to see a doctor, a therapist or something? Go around one more time and slander me by saying you're crazy or you're schizophrenic or whatever. Do what I dare you, Steve. When you guys do that, you don't know. You should see the intel we get. We're putting less and less out. We don't want you to know what we have, Steve, until you're in jail and we see you in your criminal trial and you can deal with it then. Okay, if you think something we're doing is inappropriate, deal with it in court like everybody else. That's all there is to it. Okay, we're not asking you, Charles. We're not giving you an ultimatum. We're telling you, you're going to give back what you took. You're going to fix what you broke. And you're going to get the fuck out of my life. Or we'll get more and we will do it for you ourselves. And that's all there is to it. You're giving us more to get. See, if you stop and you get the fuck out of my life, at the very least, that, you're not giving us, we don't have anything else to get, do we? But you keep doing the next thing, and the next horrible thing, and the next unimaginable thing, and the next terrorizing, and the next terrorizing, and the next terrorizing, and then we get caught, and then it doesn't work like you thought it would. It never works like you think it would. Nothing ever will. See, I have help. I don't need you. I'm taking care of you even now, stupid, because you're incapable of taking care of yourself. You're using my body to make money, even now. Okay, you're trying to actually pimp me out. I get raped, you make money. So you're not taking care of me. What you really mean by that is you want me to take care of you, right? Pass. Nope. Not this time. Not this time. So your little things that you did over the last couple of days that you thought were funny and cute, got me a name. Is it funny now? I don't know that guy. I don't know who Gabaldon is. I don't know any of these people. I don't care to know them. They're not you guys are not my crowd. You don't fit into mine and I'm not going to fit into yours. So what's the difference between you and Hitler? I took your steak. Here's some canned food. I took your nice house and your nice car, your BMW. Here's your little ghetto and your little clunker. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Call me. Yeah, pass. Nope. I've seen what it looks like when you say you take care of people. Not my thing. Never been my thing, never will be my thing. So when I lived in Vegas, I was like 23, 24, 25. Before I got married and had kids, Charles, I had an Infiniti Q45, which is like, back then it was like a Mercedes. And I had my own apartment. I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment by myself in a newer part of Vegas that was being developed called Summerlin. It's fully developed now, but back then it was just being developed. I was the first person to live in that apartment. I didn't have roommates, and nobody was helping me, with that. And when I would go to the clubs, if I wanted to buy clothes, I just walked into Dillard's and bought clothes. Price didn't even matter. Now, I wasn't like super duper rich. I did have a friend that was an escort, Charles, in Vegas. Her house was a monstrous, humongous, fucking $10 million house or something. She made money prostituting and being an escort, and then she parlayed that into some other business ventures, and she was very wealthy. And if I wanted to be a prostitute, I could have done that then. Okay, that's not my thing. Okay, there's the Heidi Fleiss deal where you got high-end escorts, girls that choose to be in that business, and they want to be in that business. They like the money, and they get guys, bodyguard, whatever, some security that can help them with the people that get out of hand, and they don't do the weird stuff. They don't do it. They can choose which customers they take and what they will and will not do. Now, this was my friend. She was like the Heidi Fleiss type. I could have done that then. I chose not. That's not my thing. You guys kidnap women and force them into sex slavery, and they do all the stuff the high-end girls won't do. They have to, right? Or you beat the shit out of them and not feed them. Some of them are buried in the back of the compound because they wouldn't do what you wanted. You do the sick shit, the sick, twisted shit no normal person could think of if they had to. Bestiality, necrophilia, sex with severed heads, that kind of stuff. Isn't that what you guys do at those compounds? Because they're slaves. The real escorts, the higher end, they don't do that shit. They can pick and choose. So, let's make sure we're dealing with fact here, Charles, when you start thinking you have something to offer me. You do not. I'm taking care of you even now because you're too weak and stupid to make money like everybody else. Legit, you make money off of women. We're making the money. We make the money. We're the goose that's laying the golden egg. Don't get it confused. Don't treat me like I'm stupid, like I'm some sort of buffoon. Don't forget who you're talking to. I'm not a teenage girl who ran away from home and you just dug out of a ditch. I know exactly what you're up to. Most people do. Most people do. And they're insulted when you insult their intelligence, when you treat them like they're dumb. Okay? If you could make money and take care of me, you would have done it by now. You can't. You can't do it. So when I'm in Vegas and I'm living this, Mr. Perry, if you contact me, I will get more. I'll get more names today. The guys promised me more names. Okay, we have some that aren't on here. Once your name's on the list, it doesn't come off. I'm sorry, Gabaldon. I don't know who you are, but your name's on there, it won't come off ever. My guys will be on you for the rest of your life. They're gonna ruin you, Charles. We'll do it for you ourselves. We can get information you can't. You don't want the information. You want to bother me all day. You want to get caught. You got nothing else in 15 years. What do you really have with the money you're paying out? What do you really actually have? We have 9 million of phone calls and meetings. And then when you confirm it, we're like, well, I told you so. There's confirmed intel. Now it goes over to the prosecutor's offices because it's not information anymore. Now it's evidence. We're going to ruin you with it. Why else would we do all this, Charles? Why else would all these people be working very hard to get these names? And another, I told you so. We did say that's what they were recorded talking about doing specifically in great detail. 9 million times. 110 names to your none. We didn't need you for anything, and it's never been up to you when we get all that. 28 code words. You're not all there, are you? Yeah, it's embarrassing to me that you're just not all there. Your elevator, not only does it not go to the top, it's not working at all. That's not my problem, is it? So when I'm young, I'm 23, 24, 25. I get in this apartment. I'm the first one in it. It's just built. And 3-bedroom, 2-bath, all by myself. I didn't have roommates to help me pay for that. I had a very high-end car. Now, once I traded my Infiniti Q45 in, that was like a $40,000 car. So why don't you do some Googling or whatever, or some research and find out what does that mean if in 1994, 95, 96, what is the value of that car were it bought today, if I had it today? Okay? I mean, I didn't go to college even. I had 1 year of Bible college. I'm self-employed, okay? And so I can make money. Now, I traded that in eventually for an Acura TL 2.5. Same thing. Now my car payment was like $800 a month. It was a lot. Okay, so, and it was back in 1996, 95, 94, sir. When I would go to the clubs, I loved going. Everybody knows that I like to dance. Hanging out at the nightclubs every weekend was my thing. You wanted to find me on the weekend, go to the nightclubs. In Tulsa, I went to the Ocean Club, and then when I moved to, which is now, I don't know, some honky tonk. I'm not into honky tonk, but when I was younger, it was Ocean Club, and then I went to when I moved to Vegas. There's a lot of nightclubs, so Brandon used to find me. Brandon used to always find me in the nightclubs. Anyways, so I'd hang out in the nightclubs, and they parked my car in right in the front. They did not park my car when they valeted my car. They did not valet my car in the garage with all the rest of the cars. My car was parked right in front. I had a VIP pass. I went in the back door. I did not have to wait in line for hours and hours and hours. They got miles and miles and miles. I went in the VIP pass. Any club I wanted to go into. Okay, so who helped me do that? Who did I know that could do that? Because that's a big deal in Vegas. If you got somebody that can get you right into a nightclub and you don't have to wait in line for hours and hours and hours and stand for miles and miles, these lines go outside the door, and you get a VIP pass and they park your car right in front, not in the garage, that's a big deal. Okay, so you think you have something to offer me after I've had that kind of lifestyle? Okay, now once I had children, my money went to my children. No longer did I have money to go blow in a nightclub. Now, I didn't spend a lot of money in a nightclub. I'd go in and I'd buy a drink And after that, start meeting people, and I never bought a drink again after that. Didn't have to. Okay, so this was my life, and you are no part of that. But you know who was? The people helping me get these names. Okay? So I don't know what the hell your problem is, that you think you have something to offer me. I have been taking care of you for 15 years. You are making money off of my back illegally against my will. You owe me $3,000 a day, sir, for doing that to me. It is rape. You're just a rapist, that's it. You're a low-life scumbag, shit-stained rapist. And you've been told repeatedly to stop it. And every day you refuse to stop it, you consent to my terms, which is $3,000 a day. Same with my phone. Also, you are not authorized to be in any of my accounts or make any changes at all. And he will charge you with tampering with evidence every time you do that. And illegal access to an account that is not yours. So when you start getting into Facebook or any of my other accounts, email or Notion or whatever it is I have, sir, and making changes, you're not authorized to be in that or make changes, then you're going to have to deal with my boss. He's the one you want him to call you, right? Didn't you call somebody and you were like, oh, we need you to fire her. We need you to get her fired. We need you to get these guys to back off of us. And he said, well, you keep pissing them off when you do this stuff to her and her kids. You're inflaming the situation. They're not going to help you if they're pissed off. And by the way, I don't have the name of anybody to call because you sit around and piss them off all day. So I can't help you even if I wanted to. I have no name of someone to call who can and say, would you be open to backing off of them? And if they're not open to giving you a name, they're not open to backing off. Probably because you're sitting around antagonizing them all day when you do things to her and her kids. I think the top of the list of things antagonizing and provoking and angering them is her son. And you keeping her from him and lying and all the stuff you're doing with that. You got caught lying, didn't you? Yeah, we got quite the reaction. Which is fine. It confirmed our intel. So, we do what we do, you do what you do. We've told you what we're doing. What are we getting this for, Charles? In your little make-believe world. Okay? You tell us. What's he going to do to you with it? When's he going to do it? And how pissed off is he going to be when he does it? You got to deal with him. He said, if I have you do something, then you'd better do it. And if they interfere or obstruct, they're going to have a problem with me. Okay? So that's all there is to it. Now, on your offer of, here's my canned food in my ghetto. I took your steak. Here's my canned food in my ghetto. I took your nice, expensive things, and here's my little cheap JCPenney shit. Call me. Pass. I've seen what it looks like when you take care of people. You murder. You rape. You mingle. You rob. You steal. And I'm taking care of you because you're using me to make money. And I'm not going to be your bitch. Steve, I don't know how you live with yourself, man. Starvation was better. I never picked a fight with you. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. You're not my kind either. Okay, prove me wrong on fact. Not by retaliation. Not by perjury. Not by forgeries. You have to confirm those documents are documents that I've seen and signed to me personally face to face. You may not use them otherwise. Okay, I've not seen him. Ask Charles, tell Charles, I'm going to show her my copy. I'm going to go over to her, to where she is, since we all know where she is illegally. I'll just go over there and ask him, did you sign these? And watch Charles shit himself. Because I didn't sign him, I've not seen him. Lucky Miller was the first to ask me about them. And he didn't have them with him. But, then you murdered him. Yeah. Prove me wrong. On fact. Not by kidnapping. Not by intimidation. Not by coercion. Every contact gets me more, Charles. Every problem, every loss gets me more, Charles. Loss of my privacy, loss of time with my son, loss of time. It's been that way 15 years. One more time, do what you do. But don't complain when we do what we do. Because we've been very clear. Here's full disclosure. Here's what we're doing. This is not an ultimatum. This is not anything but here's what we're doing. You're going to give it back and you're going to get the fuck out today. Or we'll get more and we'll do it for you ourselves. And then we get more. And then we get more. And then we get, but now we got Gabaldon's name. And then we get more. 9 million times is just not enough, huh? 28 not enough? We need to get more? 110 names, not enough? We need to get some more? That's your choice. You live with your choices.